fuck? Corona. Guns. Get. Good evening, clangers, clangettes, dogs and cats, moles and voles, rats, mice, humans, whatever you may be from all corners of the globe, Mexico City, from Ohio to London to Manchester. You're all tuned in to Glasgow, to Belfast, to Paris, to Ripon. Wherever you may be, you've made a wise choice. You've tuned into some rather sombre Karls clangers. I'm not feeling the love for it at the moment, but I've had a request from Sensei Scanlon and and a few others before to put the clangers on. So I mean, fans demand things. Even if you're not in, if you've got writer's block, which I've got a bit of, I have a bit of myself. You've got to bring them some content, haven't you? I'm sorry that it's going to be very different tonight. Tonight, clangers, because there's nothing to review. I mean, you can't go shopping anywhere, can you? You can't. You're in jail at home at the moment, so there's nothing to buy to bring you. But I can give you a little bit of a change in Karls clangers tonight, and it's going to be a bit of a survival, how to survive. And to be quite honest, just a minute, let's sort this camera out. I need some tips from you guys as well. How we're going to survive this. I mean, I'm getting cabin fever. I've only been in for like 4 or 5 days. You got to start raving crazy, don't you? I mean, I'm not the most outgoing people, but when you start talking to yourself, it's time to get some fresh air somehow. But we're not allowed to do anything, are we? It's Corona's screwed it up for us big time, But I mean, I can't complain. We're still here, aren't we? Touch wood, we're still breathing at the moment, we're still good. So it's minor compared to people that are dealing with it. So they're the ones that are really suffering. And obviously NHS staff, and without spoiling the whole episode, Corona gets too much chat, doesn't it, at the moment? It's all you see. So I'm trying to slightly cheer you up. Let's get the survival show underway. So I don't ramble on about it all night long. But big shouts to the NHS staff and, the people, the ones that have stood there in the front line. They're braver than me, I'm telling you now. Key workers, shop workers, people that serve you your beans and your chips, if there's any left on shelves for you to buy, to take home. They're the ones that NHS staff are very brave, aren't they, really? Stood there, in the firing line of coughs. Because, I mean, if you cough at the moment, you might as well start wielding a machine gun around, do you know what I mean? You're a proper villain, aren't you? I barked the other day. It's like a bit of a smoker's bar, do you know what I mean? And oh God, I got some daggers, man. They're nearly going to chuck me on the floor and arrest me. And as I was walking out from buying this is my survival. This is what you want in your life, clangers, to get through this lockdown. And this is Greenall's gin. It's the only thing I've got left in the house, so it's only thing I can review for you. Sorry if it's boring, it's not chili jam, is it? But with a bit of lemonade on the rocks, apparently. I've heard they're going to stop you boozing as well, because it lowers your immune system. I don't know how true that is. You'll have naught left. You might as well just put me in a glass box and I'll just sit there, do you know what I mean, for about 6 months till it's all over. I've never known anything like it, clangers. It's as long as I've lived, I've got to say, it's bizarre, isn't it? It really, really is quite something bizarre. But anyway, while I'm still allowed to, and I'm sorry from the making of this, I'm still allowed to. I've heard rumours that they're going to ban alcohol, but not as yet. Oh yeah, it's mixed berry flavour, this, clangers. Oh, keeps you sane, man, doesn't it? I mean, you don't have to sup half a bottle, do you? But just a little tipple of that sorts you out, clangers. It defines the sort of bizarre life we're in at the moment into normality, just for a little bit of time. So you can't beat the old Grinfalls gin, can you, clangers? Mixed berry, get that into a glass with some ice cubes and some lemonade in. Just bring some normality back into your brain after you've been sat in all day. Do you know what I mean? Staring at four walls. What are you doing to keep occupied, Klangers? Anything interesting I should know about? Drop us a comment below. Tell us what you're doing. Any tips to give the kids to do? Because they just stand there, they just sat there looking at the counting the fingers all day, aren't they? Bad times, isn't it? It's not good, is it? No karate anymore. Can't go to karate. Can't go for a wander around town. Just see if I can't spend my wages because apart from if you're looking for pasta, there's nothing else to buy. It's a strange time to be alive, isn't it? Very odd. I hope it all settles down soon, like Klangers. Get back into learn a few karate moves, like, because it's driving me insane. You go to work and you're worried you're not going to make it back. Do you know what I mean? I know, it's weird, isn't it? Really, really weird. Really need to get through it, Klangers. We need to get through it together. So anything that you can add to this video as well, comment-wise, any tips for stopping the old cabin fever kicking in will be a big bonus, Klangers. So we've got my review, if I have to review it, because boring as it is, sorry, it's all I've got to offer. That and some spuds. I think we've got 4 spuds left in the house. Oh, it's not bad, that. Mixed with, there's a rhubarb and ginger. It's a lot nicer than that, I've got to say. But that hits all the right spots, Klangers, after a horrendous day in front of the telly, watching Mr. Tumble. Cabin fever kicking right in. I'll give that a strong 8 out of 10, that, Klangers. And I'll tell you what I won't give anything to is coronavirus. That gets a 0 point. It's a total zilch, 0 out of 10. And you need to stay safe, Klangers. Stay away from it, man. Stay happy. Chuck some comments below on the next video. If you want me to bring a next video, I can do one if it's going to help you cheer. You know, if this miserable face can cheer you up even slightly. I'll do another one by end of week. So Green Falls gin, until they stop you drinking. Oh yeah, get one of them down you in the night time. It'll just settle you. Do you know what I mean? Sort you out no end. Get a decent games console. Get Netflix if you haven't already bought it. Just buckle in, man, because it's going to be. This is it. This is it. You know what I mean? So my shouts out go to NHS workers, key workers, shop workers. They were going right up there, and all my people. I didn't think I'd miss the ugly mugs, but all my karate people, do you know what I mean? That I mingle with every week when I go off on my Friday night. It's, you know, a bit of fun, and that's all stopped. Big shouts to James, Senator James Scanlon. He's doing them online at the moment. I mean, it's definitely better than nothing, like, but it's not the same, is it? When you can't, you know, can't gather and have a bit of laugh and. Oh, I miss it. I miss it. Anyway, Klangers, I was trying to cheer you up and it hadn't worked, has it? Because I've been a miserable get. So try and keep cheerful, keep positive. Tell me how to keep positive in comments down below. Tell me what to do apart from drinking yourself to death, do you know what I mean? Or getting as fat as a sumo wrestler, because I don't want to do that, do you? But there's no food to eat though, is there? So you'll be alright there. Shelves are empty. So no danger there. But get yourself a gin down your neck. Don't get yourself any coronavirus. It's a real clanger. Stay safe, people. Sit there and play video games and just don't go. Read books, do something or other. Do some online karate, anything, until this rubbish is over. But this is going to be a clangers I'll forget quite quickly, because once I can venture outside again, I think I might go naked in a field and just stand there. You know, them people that just stand there and just appreciate life all of a sudden. I think you take things for granted, don't you? Do you know what I mean? It's like I can't even like bomb into town and have a look around. I know the crap shops, but at least the shops, aren't there? You can go and spend a bit of your wages, can't you? You know what I mean? But we're not allowed to do that. Life's a bit grim at the moment, like clangers. So I thought I'd bring you this to try and give you. That's my survival kit. Netflix, video games, decent games console. If you haven't got one when you're stuffed now, I guess you won't be able to buy one from anywhere, can you? But that's what you need. Plenty of video gaming. Just take your mind off things. Plenty of sleep. Don't eat too much food, otherwise you're going to end up like a sumo, aren't you? And plenty of gin. Mixed berry gin. That's all you can do, isn't it? And just ride it out, I suppose, and then wait till we get back to normal. I might bring you another one. Sorry if it's bored you a little bit. It's not the usual excitement. I've got nothing to review, have I? So we're out of stuff to review. It's got to be just bog standard. I'm here for the sake of it video. If you don't like it, switch off. Do you know what I mean? There's plenty of thousands and millions that will watch it and enjoy it. Just to bring you a bit of sort of trying to cheer you up a little bit. You know what I mean? Through this horrible time, and just, stay safe, people. You're sick of hearing that, but it's true, isn't it? Just keep safe, keep sane. Everything will get back to normal one day. We'll be doing some karate done, some football will be back on, rock concerts, festivals. You'll be able to take your kids to the park. One day it'll happen again. Just you're gonna have to watch some Klangers until it happens. That's all you can do, isn't it? And thanks for tuning in, Klangers. And you are. But I do miss you. I don't miss many people, but there's certain people in life that I tolerate lots better than others, and they're the ones I'm missing a bit at the moment. So, yeah, we'll catch you soon, Klangers, and I might bring you on next week. Give us any ideas if you want me to. Anything. I can do a bit of singing for you, a bit of juggling. You know what I mean? Anything you fancy me doing, really. Strip naked into a cornfield. Klanger can bring you that. That's the thing, of beauty of Karls Klangers. He's always got some trick up his sleeve to keep you guys entertained during this jail term. Is it with jail term? It's lockdown, isn't it? Same sort of thing. You still can't do anything. So just keep your heads up, keep your chins up, keep smiling, and don't drop any Klangers. Don't get any coronavirus into you, will you? We're going to see everyone fit and well. You know what I mean? None of that rubbish. Just stop in, grin and bear it, get a gin down your neck, get half a bottle, speak to the missus. Do you know what I mean? You could start chatting to her a little bit. She might be all right when you get to know her. Chat to your kids, hoover carpets. That's all I can offer you to do, really. Take it easy, Klangers. I thought I'd bring you this one. Nothing special, I'm sorry. But as I say, once I get back, shops get filled up again. You stockpiling everything. Let Klanger buy some stuff to review. I can review something decent, can't I? We'll catch you soon, Klangers. Over and out. Peace.